Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman, this is my lovely fiancée Jen, and today we're continuing our journey through The Boys Season 1 with Episode 5. This one, we're probably gonna have a good length discussion. At the end of this one, there is a lot of religious, I'm not even gonna say undertones, a lot of point blank, specifically Christianity. Just going into it, there's gonna be a lot of that. That's not really a spoiler, it's in the description there. So I got some thoughts on this. If you've followed the channel for any length of time, you know I'm a Christian. I've taken my fair share of shots at organized Christianity, but we'll still have a decent conversation about this. But anyway, all that aside, how are you feeling going into Episode 5?
Good. The series has really been growing on me since it's been a couple days since we've filmed. I've been like craving the episodes. So it's been really, really good. It's like right up my alley. And it has a really good storyline. I love that this is like a dark series about what would happen if our superheroes really weren't as great as we imagine them to be. I think that is just fantastic and I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, good. I say we go ahead and get into it. Episode 5.
No sexual content? What are we gonna do now?
Hey, baby.
You said I had to hide. You said we were in trouble.
I got it worked out. You have to come clean with me. Like, I have to know who you told about Compound B. I mean, we're Bonnie and Clyde.
Probably died at the end of that, but yeah, I get your point. Over 100 bullets. Anyway.
I told these guys you were running the V down near the Noodle Palace.
What do they have on you?
I don't know their names, but I think they were all working together.
She's just not gonna tell them the rest.
Yeah, death by snoo
You know what I
snoo.
was thinking about on my run over here? Most first dates order like a scallop, chocolate chip cheesecake. Here's
good.
someone that fell for you right then and there.
That's sweet, huh?
Love you too.
Yeah. What?
Enough to kill her.
That's his answer, huh?
Heroin overdose.
Sorry to hear that.
It's weird that he's like in
The V?
foreign
Prison.
prison right now.
You really screwed up, kiddo.
I guess Cape's getting in the way.
Proud of you. Family. I'll always be watching over you. Oh, and the misplaced Asian girl.
I'll find her.
Wow.
Very important.
Oh my gosh. I love him.
Yeah, he's the best.
I like this outfit.
The other one sucks. They're only letting me wear this one because apparently it's family friendly.
We just saw Screen 5 and that's the last thing we saw. Huey in.
You don't really strike me as the religious type.
Well, I served my time in Sunday school.
I served a lot of time.
After everything that's happened, it's really nice to see them again. Mom! Hi.
A Xanax and a couple of Pinot Grigio. Here I am.
Honey, give him an autograph.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I mean, I know her. I mean, I don't.
It's Huey. He's a friend.
How nice.
Starlight,
God, I hate her so
you have
much.
that teen round table in about 15. Are you ready?
Somebody said she was in another.
Someone said she was a Jessica Jones.
Catch up later?
Yeah, sure.
Jesus said, hey bro, bring it in. You shouldn't need proof.
Oh, God.
Just believe because I say so. Because you have faith. That's what Jesus said.
Jesus did not say that. I just want to clarify that that is not accurate. Say, bro, you don't need proof.
Oh, this American security's tighter than a choir boy's asshole.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus walked on water. Why does Homelander fly?
That is something I would love to see them delve into more, like Christianity in a world of superheroes. Like Mr. Fantastic. Do you remember him from earlier?
Oh yeah.
$10,000.
For generous $15,000 donation.
Experience with Ezekiel.
Starlight's one of the headliners,
Wait.
right? She'll get you in once you show him this.
This is from that club you took me to?
You remembered our first night together. I'm touched.
Okay, why is this the first
I
time?
don't know how to blackmail anybody.
Huey, you've done a murder.
Right?
Yeah, for real.
Piece of cake.
Comparatively speaking.
In a senseless act of violence.
Still waiting for Maeve to let that
Aaron
conscience hit.
Kaczynski, get your
That guilt though.
I know. I'm glad she has a conscience though.
Yeah, but the question is she gonna do anything about it? She's just gonna live with it for the rest of her life, not say anything.
Sure.
Like, what's she gonna do? Like, what would Homelander do to her?
Sorry for your loss. You remember that nut job in Albany last year? Came out of the house with a gun at his daughter's head. You step up, very calmly, ask for the sergeant's big pen, fling it 26 yards right into the asshole's eyeball.
What's your point?
My point is that you took action. Nobody wanted that airplane to go down the way it did. Of course not. We got to make the best of them. Otherwise, it was all for nothing.
He's an exceptionally good manipulator. Looks like Maeve's heard one too many.
Friend from my soccer team, Sanji, she's Hindu. I know it's kind of my responsibility together to accept Jesus, but it feels weird to me. Jesus also says to love your neighbor.
But if you love your neighbor, don't you want to save them from damn?
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever had a boyfriend?
Yeah, I was with Drummer Boy for a while, for almost a year.
Drummer boy?
Did you have sex with him? It's private, but
Oh, here we go.
I'm a virgin. Saving myself for my future husband.
Hebrews 13. God will judge the sexually immoral. Think we have time for...
How horrible for her.
Yeah, she's...
To have to literally have a separate persona.
You know, I think she's also still processing it too. This is what she grew up in.
Didn't mean to offend your inner Black Baptist mums shouting praise the Lord.
You, I'm Episcopalian.
I love the Episcopalians.
I don't think it's Morgan Freeman up there or anything, but can't all be random chaos.
You're a shining light to them.
How am I supposed to live up to that?
Yeah.
Because that's the way God made you.
Ugh.
This place isn't what I remember.
It's okay, Huey.
Huey? Is there any way you could hook me up with one of those Diamond Club passes?
Ezekiel.
Yeah. Confession time. My dad is like Ezekiel's #1 fan. Hook me up with some tickets.
Yeah. Sure, of course.
You know, she's gonna be feeling used here.
God bless you guys. Keep believing. I need to talk to her.
The automatic like
I know.
switch.
Where is she?
He seems to be the one person that puts her in her place.
Yeah. Well, he is like Superman. What are you gonna do?
What are you doing here?
Skipping work now?
I am taking Teddy to the pediatrician. I've already rescheduled 3 times. What is the emergency?
It's us.
Every Dove and Democrat in Congress is going to be watching you on CNN.
People are scared. They don't trust Washington. They hate foreigners. John Wayne, Frontier Justice. You say you want my input, but you don't. That baby is an accessory.
We need boundaries.
The cops never found anything.
His wife?
Never found anything.
Yeah.
She's not alive. You're not the only one whose life was ruined.
Is that Billy Zane?
Did not kill Dr. Robinson. I wouldn't mind you.
Oh.
You gotta tell him. We ain't here to hurt you.
This guy's got 34 addresses and at least a dozen aliases.
Huey, you're Starlight's friend. He got you in here.
Yeah.
Good to meet you, pal. Must be a special guy.
No, I'm not.
Homelander, our special guest. Without further ado, if you would follow me.
Boston.
He's wearing a Billy Joel t-shirt. I love it.
Something wrong, Huey?
No. I'm totally comfortable. Why would you ask that?
Well, your blood pressure is 150/90.
I'm afraid of water.
Don't panic.
Drown that dog.
Again, for allowing me to be
Boston!
Light of God shine in your lives. Sorry, son, I got a packed schedule.
I understand, sir, but it's just I need your guidance. Let me show you something.
Oh man.
You me.
What?
What?
Private Soup Club. You know the one on East 29th, secret lair?
Don't know it.
Wrapped your stretchy arms around me, and it was so f***ing hot and warm.
Stretchy.
Stretchy.
You played my butt like jazz. You try to talk to me like this? You are unclean. I have a video. Sucking and and if you don't let me go, my friend puts the video online like that.
You want a little bit of money? Are you here for money?
Compound V. Who the hell are you? You tell me where they're going, and you tell me how many boxes you ship. Now they will destroy me. Who's they? Bot? You're also gonna stop the fucking pray the gay away shit. Anyway, it's your choice.
Hello? So that wasn't a piece of cake.
You? That's you?
Only the latest one is going to the NICU at Mercer Hospital. It's Midtown, I think.
Oh, poor Billy Butcher, looking at the headstone of his old dead wife.
Holden! Oh,
Good for you, Billy, because it represents defeat. I understand. We're not accepting that, though, are we, Billy? It's not a hate crime.
Some people they want me to come out here and speak empty platitudes to you all. Apparently, I gotta wait for Congress to say it's okay. I answer to a higher law. Wasn't I chosen?
Oh, jeez,
Oh my
man.
gosh. The ego does not get any bigger than that.
Can I come in? You've been drinking. No. You're not going to meetings anymore. Listen.
I don't want your apology, okay? I want you to get out.
Tell me what happened. Tell me what happened.
Oh, okay.
No, Maeve.
No, I said stop it.
Self-protection. I like it.
If you...
I'm burned.
What? What about the rest of us?
Your concern for me is very sweet.
It just doesn't feel right. What does that mean? Honestly, I really thought that being here would feel like it used to, but it doesn't.
I've waited 23 years for this.
This isn't about you.
Isn't it? All my friends are going to be watching on TV.
Oh, we're the same, you and I. Like eggs, pineapples, perhaps.
I mean, she did try to, like, strangle him just a minute ago.
Well, I mean, she's scared.
It's going off plan.
He has to be able to sleep at night.
Well, not if he's dead. Throwing, like, a please don't hurt me or something.
The Deep finds himself in hot water following a catapulting the dolphin through.
Oh my god.
Oh, poor Starlight.
Just please stop the music. Please stop. You want me to just suck it up and do this for you?
Ugh.
You have no idea what I've been through. I'm reading from a script. I didn't write any of these words.
I believe in God. I love God so much, but
It's just how goddamn certain everyone is around here.
$170 so that people can tell you how to get into heaven.
For real.
Says that it's a sin to eat shrimp. What? If you're gay or if you're Gandhi, you're going to hell? I mean, sex before marriage, that's not immoral. What's immoral is the guy who shoved his dick in my face. Anyone who tells you they know the answers is lying. Thank you.
Yeah, the Starlight. There's Huey.
Belvy? Oh, yeah. Lots of it.
Got into a baby.
Oh my God. Jesus. That's a f***ing baby soup. This made in the f***ing lab.
Juicy.
That was a great speech. I mean, know your audience, but that was like...
I mean, know your audience.
Joel in the garden.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it. How was your quality time with Ezekiel?
Aww.
Or a goodie bag?
My girlfriend died.
What?
Came here looking for a way to get out of the that I'm in right now. And that wasn't fair to you, and I'm so sorry. I really don't think there's anything that could help it anymore. Or make it better.
I'm so sorry.
No.
Oh, I like them together.
Yeah.
Get some air in there, you could kill the kid.
Well, wouldn't that be a crying shame?
Oh, geez, they're just shooting. There's like babies in there. I get that they're super babies, but...
Watch your learn, son. Hey.
Oh
Holy that was diabolical.
Jeez.
Oh.
The baby's just like killed, what, 2-3 men by the time he was 2 months old.
Your nose clean, sunshine.
I see you. You've been out there quite a lot lately. So why don't you just come on inside?
Don't.
Come in.
Stop.
Cannot be bad.
He has like an obsession with her.
Come here.
She literally has to talk to him as a, okay.
Good boy.
This is weird. Feels weird to watch this. Oh.
Who's that? Which one is that?
It's Black Noir. Oh. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, her panda pants.
No.
You got any of that blue stuff? Ooh.
She's a healer.
I would have been very upset if they had killed off her character. They haven't done anything
Yeah,
with
they've
it.
set it up too much to not do anything with it.
I know. You are a miracle.
All right, just finished episode 5 of The Boys. Like I said, a lot of religious, specifically Christian content going on there. Before I talk a little bit about that, what did you think about the episode?
I thought it was pretty good. I liked it a lot, especially with the Starlight storyline. I'm happy that she kind of broke away from just keeping quiet and just taking it. Curious as to where that's gonna proceed. Whether that means she's gonna stop being a superhero, whether that means she's gonna set some ultimatums. Is that gonna out the Deep? Because she didn't mention him by name.
Yeah, and he's like, oh.
Right. I'm wondering if she is going to name him, if there, she's going to stand up and point him out. I'd be very curious to see how that plays out. So, liked that a lot. Storyline between Homelander and Stillwater is just so weird. She's like, his obsession. I'm just not really clear on their relationship. I'm very curious as to what happened.
Yeah, who's to say?
So it's gotten weird. Kind of what Holden said, I felt like I was watching something I should not be watching.
Should we be watching this?
But it was very juicy. It makes for very good TV, so I like it a lot. And then we have the Asian girl. I'm so happy they did not kill her off. For a second there, I was a little worried because it looked like they were gonna kill her off, but she heals. So great, she's back in the mix, and her and Frenchie, I just love them as a duo. I really do. I like him a lot. He's probably my favorite character besides Butcher, yeah. Seeing him, how gentle and compassionate he is with her, it's just nice because it's a nice little relief from the rest of the characters, which are generally pretty cold and non-emotional. So it's nice to see that. So I really enjoyed the episode. Looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, this one, I gotta tell you, I have so many mixed feelings about this one. The Believe Expo and this sort of two-facedness of the leaders in charge and this sort of social commentary of what I would consider to be a fundamentalist, evangelical, Americanized Christian prosperity gospel. You give $15,000 or $170 a ticket because I am well aware of how non-Christians view Christians, and they very much view them in this way. So in a lot of ways, it makes me very sad. And I have, like I said at the beginning, I have criticized that. I did a whole documentary where I went into this church that was doing faith healings, and you should watch it. It'd be right there. It'd be interesting. I did a whole series of Christian defense where I talked against these Christians that were doing all this stuff, but it makes me sad because I know that this is how Christianity is perceived.
One thing I do have to mention is I also love that they kind of delved into Maeve a little bit as far as the internal struggle that she's experiencing.
Yeah, her conscience and everything.
All those people plummet to their death, and she knew that she was a part of that duo that walked away from them. So seeing her kind of fall apart, it looks like she went to somebody that she has some former emotional attachment to or connection to. So I'm curious if that storyline is going to develop a little more, but it was nice to finally see Maeve just feel that. We know that she's not Homelander, that can continue on his day and will never feel that again.
Yeah. I agree. You know, I think about the perception of Christian, and I know that like the Christian side of that, you know, we have like, I guess when you're a fundamentalist evangelical type, you view atheists as these like horrible people that hate God and all this stuff. And really, in my experience, that's not really been the case. And I know from the atheist side, they view Christians as kind of like this, these overbearing, judgmental hypocrites. And really, in my experience, I have found that most of the atheists that or agnostics that I've encountered are not really like that, but you still do encounter a lot of them that are just like, Christians, you believe in God, you believe in the man of the sky, this flying spaghetti monster, you can't prove it and all this stuff. You get that too. Just like when I say, guys, there are Christians that are the real deal, that are not like this, you still get these sort of evangelical type that are like that. And I hate it because our culture props that up, perpetuates it. You know, you say that you love the people that are struggling. You want to give to the poor and, you know, visit the widow and the orphan and stuff like Christ said. But then the people you support, I mean, even politically, are the antithesis of what you claim is, we know what Christ instructed us to do. Because if you were to take away all of what I would say is cultural influence on Christianity, which I think a lot of what fundamentalist Christianity is, a lot of what is preached and what is said and what is accepted as tradition is not actually biblical. This idea of accepting Jesus as your personal Lord and Savior. I get accepting Christ or whatever, but that's not in the Bible. That phraseology is not in the Bible. Whether you're Christian or not, if you objectively looked at the teachings, there's not a whole lot in this fundamentalist type that really matches up or aligns properly. It's like, oh man, I hate that this is how we're perceived, but at the same time, I understand it. So I guess my takeaway from this is, I understand it, but I would just have you, if you would, consider what Jesus actually taught and separate yourself from the more crazy sides, the Joel Osteen prosperity gospel, and what Christ actually taught is not only good, but it's practical even. So that's what I would say. A lot of people say I don't defend Christians or Christianity enough. I'm trying here. I'm trying to say that, you know, following Christ is a great thing to do, and it is, I hope that you, on your personal journey or whatever, you consider it. But I understand if you don't want to have anything to do with that type of Christianity. But that type of Christianity does not represent who Christ is. That's all.
I am not very religious, so what they display on here is really makes up a large amount of what I
perceive, yeah.
What I experience.
Yeah, I hear you.
So,
I mean, even on this channel, you straight up got harassed by Christians that were just hitting up your Instagram and whatever contacts,
not helping your case, guys.
Telling you you're gonna burn in hell, or commenting on us as if they know our like living situations and how we're living in sin, like all this stuff. And Jesus was so adamant about stop worrying about other people's lives and worry about yourself. And the fact that like the go-to thing for a modern Christian is to point that finger, wave that finger, when Jesus was literally like, don't do that, worry about yourself. So I'm gonna worry about myself. I will say one of the things about me, I know we do, I say sex jokes and we will say a cuss word here or there, is that I feel like I am very authentic. I have there's no hidden agenda with me. My faults are very much out there. My love of Christ is very much out there. And I think that bothers a lot of like mainstream type of Christians where the perception is everything. I have to be, everything that I do and say must, you know, I must present myself as holier than thou. I'm a very flawed person, but I'm a very genuine person. Like this, who I am on camera is who you would meet in the street. And I would much rather be genuine and have the judgment from Christians than to pretend that I'm flawless and be judged by God, in my opinion. And I'm constantly, I mean, we're all constantly working on ourselves and always striving to be better. And if our content is a stumbling block to you and your faith, don't watch us. That's what I would say.
I agree. I think the worst thing that you can do in this world is pretend to be somebody that you're not. We all believe in different things in different ways, and I don't think anybody has the right to condemn anyone for what they believe in.
Yeah.
You know?
Anyway, that's all. Don't bully people, especially in the name of God. You want to talk about blasphemy? That is blasphemous. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. We'd love to know your comments, so leave them down in the comments below. I know when we get into anything religious and political, which we touched on a little bit, you know, I wasn't naming names, but I did bring up politics and Christians and voting and all that, but we'd love to know your thoughts on that. Like this video if you did enjoy it. I know a lot of you guys sometimes like when we kind of go into a more serious topic and discussion, and that's one of the benefits of this episode, is that it spurs that type of conversation. Subscribe so you get notified when we do the next video. Consider joining Patreon. You'll get early access to select videos just like this one. I think we're up on the boys like a week week or two in advance. So at this point in time, you might be able to finish the series. I don't know where we'd be at. But anyway, that's it. We appreciate you watching. Jen and I will catch you in the next video. Take care, guys.